And welcome back, Guardians. Okay, so this is just a quick follow up. Just did a match in Gambit because I am still doing matches in Gambit. It's still fun to play. It's just like I said, the whole Primeval thing is just a little bit on the wacky side. But if you look at these total damage number, that's against the Primevals. Now our opponent spawned a Primeval, and the Invader came over and did a good enough job that we both basically reset our Primevals to about the same level. We still got Primeval Slayer 8. And the reason why we got Primeval Slayer 8 is because this invader kept coming over to kill us, which would, of course, not let us do any damage to the Primeval, but instead would actually proc another emissary spawn. And you can just take a look at these numbers. I don't know if you play Gambit enough, you understand what these numbers are saying here. I didn't do as much damage to the Primeval because I was working on drawing out the invader. Got him at least once, and yeah, look at my efficiencies, 100%. 36 fucking motes banked. 44 combatants killed. 1 guardian and 2 blockers. Not stellar numbers by any stroke of anything. But again, like I was saying, I just, the boss immunity is just something that doesn't fit with this match. And I do think it's curious that in the past they used to put a clock up there to see to tell you how long your match took. I think Bungie really is leaning more into the mobile app criteria of success. In terms of, because mobile apps measure their success in hours played as opposed to units distributed or sold. That's why free to play exists, because they want people in there, and if you end up having to buy a packet to here or there to compete or proceed through whatever paywall they put in, then all the better. But for the most part, yeah, hours clocked in gameplay per day is what gets the investors to dump money on the studio. And I think that's what the whole gear towards, lengthening the playtime on Gambit. I really do, because Gambit, like I said, Gambit was one of the activities I can get into and just play through and binge. And the thing about binging is that you don't have enough time in a binge activity to feel like you're grinding. That's why you binge, because you activity completes, I want another one. Activity completes, I want another one. Activity completes, I want another one. And I think, honestly, getting your players, to binge the game is far more. I think it's. I don't know. It goes into a whole lot of topics I don't want to get into. I don't have the credentials to get into, but you kind of can get my point here. Farming the game is the best game state to be in as a player, because you're in there doing things to get certain things. You're not going to force yourself to go beyond your tolerances for attention span or endurance or anything like that. Yet, and then at the same time, you're not locked in a constant feedback loop, positive feedback loop that won't allow you to get away. Farming, that's the thing. You want to be a farmer. You don't want binging is perfectly fine, believe it or not. Binging is like, my definition of binging is that you get into the game, you start playing, and you look at the clock and like, oh fuck, I have been playing that long, didn't even notice it. But it can be harmful to your health, so you want to be aware of that. Grinding is even worse because you're deliberately spending that time in there doing something that is borderline definition of what insanity means, which is doing the same activity over and over and over and expecting different results each time. Which is not to discount the presence of chaos theory and all of that. But that's all I got to say. Just want to reiterate, these numbers show you exactly what I'm talking about. And that's, damn, yeah, okay. Thanks for stopping by.